Hi first grade, Mrs. Wright here. I am here at Clearview Nursery. This is a family-owned nursery of Mr. and Mrs. Wright. Mr. Wright works here and runs the show. I'm in school with you guys. But today we're gonna go inside, take a virtual field trip to look at different varieties of plants. This is gonna go along with our science module. So come along, let's go inside and let's check out some plants. Hi guys, I'm here with Mr. Wright here.
Hi first graders.
He is our plant expert. Mr. Wright, how many varieties of plants do you have here at the nursery?
We have hundreds and hundreds of varieties of plants here.
Wow, that's a lot. Well, unfortunately, we don't have the time to look at all hundreds of varieties. So Mr. Wright's going to show us some he pulled specifically for our class of different variety of plants. So what do you got here?
So there's a couple different plants. We'll start with the biggest one, and that's the trees. Trees like this, there's a lot of them. They grow big, they give shade, there's a place for birds to hide. And then we could go to smaller plants. I'll call this a shrub. These get medium size and they look good in front of your house. Then we also have smaller plants. We have annuals, which are these pretty flowers here. Annuals give you color all summer long, but then they die over the winter. And then we have perennials. And that's what we do here at Clearview Nursery the most. Perennials are plants you can put in your garden. They'll flower in the summer and they'll come back year after year. They don't die in the wintertime.
So you might have some perennials in your front or backyard, and they are the plants that come back year after year. So ask mom or dad or anybody, an adult in your household, if there are perennials in your home on your landscaping that come back year after year. That's awesome. Thank you, Mr. Wright, for showing us this.
I just wanted to show you what we do here is we start with real small little plants like this. So this plant we'll put it in a bigger pot, and after about a month or two, it becomes this big. Same with this one. We start with a little plant, and it becomes that in a couple months.
Awesome. I'm going to go around and take some pictures of different varieties for you guys, and the video will continue.
Stay safe and have fun, first grade.
This is one of our annual houses. It is home for all those beautiful, colorful flowers, but they are the flowers that do not come back year after year. They only come up once and then they die. But a lot of people like these plants because they're so pretty in color. This greenhouse is 100 feet long and 30 feet wide. This beautiful purple annual is called osteospermum, and it loves the full sun. This orange one is called Calibocara, and it also likes full sun. This is our heuchera greenhouse, or these plants are also often referred to as coral bell. Most plants have a Latin name and what Mr. Wright calls a regular name. So the Latin name is heuchera, and the regular name is coral bell. This type of heuchera plant is called Blue Ridge, and it loves the shade. Here's another heuchera plant, and this one's called Fire Chief. Wonder why it's called that? What do you think? And our last heuchera plant is called Golden Zebra. All three of these love the shade. They do not like full sun. So as you can see, even within one family of plants, there are 3 different varieties. This is another one of our larger greenhouses, and it's home to all our different grasses. This grass has a funny name. It's called muley grass. This grass will get 3 feet tall and will get little pink tips at the end. Our second grass is called Hacknacloa, and it loves the shade. It's one of the few grasses that like the shade. You can see the strips of grass are a little thicker than the other ones. This is our shrub yard. We don't keep our shrubs in one of the greenhouses. We actually keep them outside, and we have hundreds of different shrubs. This shrub is called a white willow, and it loves the shade. This shrub is called a yucca. It's spiky and loves the full sun. This is an azalea, one of my favorites. It's beautiful in color and loves the shade.
as you can see, there are many varieties of plants. We talked about a tree, a shrub, a perennial, an annual. That's just 4 that we listed. But like Mr. Wright said, there are thousands of varieties of plants. And even within those plants are many varieties. You have many different types of trees, many different types of shrubs. So I hope that gives you guys a little insight in plant varieties. I hope you enjoyed seeing our nursery. Plants are so important to our planet, to our communities. So if you have an opportunity to plant a plant or a tree, do it. All right, guys, I'll see you. Bye, first grade.